Well, I tell you what, this drama is so embarrassing. So you have Serena and Venus' father, Richard, and their stepmom, Lakeisha Juanita Williams, and Richard is 43 years older than his second wife. Apparently, Juanita Williams forged a signature and borrowed about $255,000 and got that loan from a man named Mr. Simon and didn't do well with it, lost all the money, tried to put the house in Chapter 13 bankruptcy, but could not pay the repayment plans twice. So now it's going up for auction. I tell you, we really need to put finance classes in our schools and in our churches because the way people manage money and their ideology is just ridiculous. Also, they owe $9,000 in back taxes. The house is rotting. The roof is leaking. The house is about 27 years old. Venus and Serena grew up in this house. This is where their father taught them and made them into these superstars that they are. And both the father and the stepmother health is failing. And Mr. Richard currently lives in Atlanta with his son. Oh, so they must be separated, I guess. And anyway, it's going up for auction. Look at this house. Look at the roof and all. I mean, it really looks bad. But my question is, Venus and Serena, y'all got it. Why did you let your dad's house get in this bad condition? You could have replaced the roof, got what is with black people and Sanford and Son junkyard cars in the yard? I can't stand it. If you're not driving the car, get rid of it. Give it away to Goodwill, Salvation Army. They come and get cars for a tax write-off. And see, that's why I like to live in a neighborhood with HOAs, so you can't have Sanford and Son in your neighborhood. But then on the flip side of that, HOAs tend to be very racist. I had someone harassing me, even though it wasn't in the rule book. They told me I couldn't put red mulch down in the yard. Okay, if it's not in the rule book, you can't tell me what mulch, black, red, yellow, green, blue, polka dot, to put up around my house. If it's not in the rule book, I told them people they were racist. I told them right to their face, tell whoever sent you they are a racist, and I spelt it. Child, them people almost had a heart attack because I told them to tell them that they were racist. Well, they are. If it's not in the rule book, what are you in my yard for? Then the numbers came off my mailbox. I was at my sister's wedding and the numbers came off the mailbox. Somebody, they're going to give me a fine every day over numbers on a mailbox? See, you are racist. That's why I filed a discrimination suit on their butt. But the government, they get paid off and they got friends and talking about they didn't have anything else to compare it to because at that time I was the only minority in the neighborhood. So they talk about they didn't have no previous record. Of course you don't have a previous record or anything to compare it with. It's a new neighborhood. That's some cock and you know what. Just an excuse not to do your job, but that's okay. God is sovereign and God is my judge and my justice. But this is really heartbreaking to me. Me personally, my family still lives in our childhood home. And, I'm not wealthy like Venus and Serena, but I can say I paid my parents' house off. It was not a large, significant amount of money. It was below $20,000, but I paid it off. My other sister replaced the roof, and the other siblings had it painted or help add on to it and put floors down by, furniture, refrigerators, and so forth. All of us chipped in to keep our parents' house looking good. And we shall continue to do that as long as we have breath in our body, because that's our childhood home. and it's our parents. I don't know. They must not like their stepmother. I haven't heard anything. You know anything about that? YouTube, do they dislike the stepmama? Did she break up the first marriage? But anyway, I find this very interesting. But who's going to buy this? Because you can't put any insurance on it. It's in such bad, dire condition, you can't even put insurance on it. So Mr. Simon hopes to collect his, now with the interest, almost $500,000, over $500,000. And he hopes to collect on his loan that Lakeisha Juanita Williams, the stepmother, failed to pay. So it's going to be interesting to see what develops in the near future. I wouldn't buy this unless I turn it into a museum. I don't think I would buy this. Would you buy it?